Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Listen, I wanted to come and talk to y'all about love and hip hop. Okay, we got to get into it. All right. Shout out to the patrons. We already got into our watch alongs and stuff, so I had to run it back and go ahead to give you guys the review. Okay, this will be episode 1. All right. First off, Spice is premiering a new song and is featuring Scrappy. I will be honest and say that the song didn't sound too bad, but when Scrappy got on it, something was off. I didn't dislike the song, but I kind of did not care for his verse. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a little awkward to actually see Scrappy on stage after he spent so many years playing in people's faces on this show and not really getting to the music. And now he's finally trying to get to the music. And it's like, I guess. So yeah, Miss Spice is trying to put everybody on. Okay, she is trying to work with everybody. She wants to work with Rashida and as many people as she can because she wants to put together some type of project that's going to involve a collab of everybody so that they all can go on tour. Now, sounds like a great idea of you guys coming together to work on a project that's going to lead to somewhere. I feel like that's some things that people have tried to do in the past, like with Atlanta. I feel like Stevie tried to get all his different artists together to do some type of show or whatever the case is. So I think this tour thing that y'all are trying to do, go on the road with the Love and Hip Hop cast, I think that's not a bad idea. And I think it's something that they should have tried to do a long time ago. Okay. Maybe y'all will be more inclined to do it knowing that Spice has a fan base, based on her music and stuff, and also based on the fact that y'all be up her ass all the time as if she ain't never wrong and shit. Okay, so I'm sure that you guys will definitely be all on board. Now, Saucy. Speaking of music, Saucy is no longer a part of his label. I think he was with Atlantic. Don't quote me. He ain't with the label no more. And it was cute how he tried to clean it up and say, we just weren't on the same page. It's like, baby, you was dropped. It's okay. We already knew that information. When the people called out the fact that you was dropped, you was sent over there trying to play it up on some like it was capped, like it wasn't true type thing. And it's like, baby, you got dropped. It's okay. Now he wants to start from scratch. Hey, go for it. I will say this: the music that I've listened to by Saucy a few years ago, I think it was like maybe like 2022, early 2022, maybe it could have been 2021. Saucy be having some good music. I will give Saucy be having some good music and do. And I mean, it's cute to want to be signed to a label, but I really think you can get to the bag quicker in my personal if you are independent and you already have a platform. A lot of that money is going to come directly to you and you don't have to split it between this label and all of the list of the itemized list of things they tell you that you owe. So if you go out there and you secure $1 million deal, by the time you done, you may only get 300,000 because you owe so many damn people and they was racking up charges on your shit. Okay, girl, it's giving conservatorship just a little bit. Remember how I told you guys the conservator will order pants for somebody and then charge them, buy the pants and then charge them extra for buying the damn pants? Damn pants is like what? $100 and some or whatever. Like, absolutely not. I feel like that's the same thing some of these labels be doing. So if Saucy can get out there and get it how he lived without that, you could do it. And I feel like it's a good thing if they dropped him, because I would hope, I don't know, I have to inquire about this, but if they dropped him, I would hope that they were like, okay, we're just gonna write off this loan, you don't owe us that, or we're gonna reduce the amount of the loan since we didn't really fall through on our end of the deal with the contract that we signed. We're choosing to drop you and release you from the label, so that means we're gonna release you from the contract and the debt that you owe us, or we're going to minimize that debt to something else. I do wonder how that plays out, and it could be both, right? But shout out to Saucy on that. But he's also taking on a new venture of becoming an author because he was working on a book. And the book is about his sexuality and his relationship with his mom and how long it took her to like come around and what that dynamic was about. Okay. So I'm sure he feels more confident to talk about that now because I feel like, being a man that is gay is more common than not, in my opinion. But then there are still people that take extreme time to adjust to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I feel like, to this day, even though it may be like really known for a person to be gay or whatever the case is, I feel like family still may kick them the hell out. Even though it's okay for a person to be comfortable in their own skin and their sexuality, They still could get kicked the fuck out the house for their choices and stuff. So I think that, this book could be helpful for some people and some parents that may have a child that is, like that and need to, work through some things. So yeah, but it's crazy because it's like, how much understanding does your mama really have? Because Miss Ma'am said that she wants some wife and kids from you. From you. And he said, well, girl, you're going to be waiting a long damn time. I hope you don't hold your breath too much because you're going to be to faint the hell out before we walk out this store. Period. Okay. So that's what's going on with Saucy. Now, we get back to the party. Right. And this is Spice's event that she's doing. You have the guys over there talking. I believe it was Scrappy, Saucy, Young Jock, Khaotic. So they're of course talking. This is when Saucy ends up letting them know about the label and stuff like that. Khaotic, being messy, brings up Jock turning down $250,000 to perform at I think it was a Pride event or something like that. And to me, on the outside, I'm like, yo, go get your fucking money. Like, everybody knows that you're not gay. Like, he was giving off a little bit of homophobic vibes to me because I feel like he was more concerned about if he books that opportunity, people are going to think that he's gay. And it's like, sir, I wouldn't necessarily think that. Even though the things I'm about to list doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like, you got all these damn kids around town. You always with a woman. We never see you in that type of space. You know what I'm saying? You married and stuff. So it's like, yeah, nah, a lot of us wouldn't think that you are homophobic, but then also at the same, I'm sorry, would think that you're gay, but then also at the same time, shit, a lot of them DL men be having that same shit and be DL with us. Like, I don't know, girl. Okay, I don't know, but all in all, him turning down the opportunity, I'm like, just go get your money. You got too many damn kids to take care of to not go get your 250 racks to take care of all them kids, okay? Everybody could use a little extra coin right now, in my personal. But he wasn't willing to do it because it made him feel uncomfortable. And I was like, okay, so I guess, hey, all money to him is not good money. And there are some things that I'm not willing to compromise on, and that is what it is. So I can't fault him because he has a right to turn down whatever it is that he wants to turn down. He does not have to accept every project. And that's probably not the only one that he has rejected, But him saying he felt uncomfortable and stuff, and I'm like, child, would not have been uncomfortable at all to get my 250,000. Just make sure it's on time. Give me half now, and you can give me the rest as soon as I'm done walking off the stage, boogie butt. Anywho, so Kirk, at this time, everybody's, chit-chatting, and Kirk decided that this would be a great time for him to expose himself and Jasmine. And yes, I'm saying himself and Jasmine because you are a part of this too. You're trying to talk about Jasmine as if she's an unfit mother, as if people not finna turn around and look at you like, what the hell you got going on? You over there pointing a finger, but you got a few more pointing back at you. You too are the problem, sir. So anywho, he wants to tell everybody about defects, and I feel like that's messy as fuck as well because that is personal business of your baby mama involving your child. So for you to take that message and to show it to everybody is not cool because you would want the same respect if somebody else was doing it to you. If she was over there showing text messages and stuff that you had sent to her or whatever the case, if the roles were reversed, you wouldn't like that. You would want her to come to you. So I think that's really fucked up for you to do that. He shows that text message of defects or whatever. Reaching out because Cannon is often late and stuff. So that sparks a whole conversation. Rashida says that she needs to understand, speaking of Jasmine, she needs to understand that she can't expect certain things and says it's only about Kirk financially taking care of Cannon. No, bitch. It's also about him being present and an active father. That baby did not ask to be here. That baby did not ask its daddy to step outside of that marriage with you and to go and create a child with a whole nother woman. He didn't ask for none of the circumstances. Okay? So it's more than just Kirk financially taking care of that baby. Okay? I feel like Rashida kind of doesn't want anything to do with the baby. All right? Some part of me do. Okay? So yeah. What else? Was there anything else I wanted to mention about that? I don't think it really was. I mean, that was really it. Rashida was saying that she don't agree with taking a child out of a home, a household or whatever. And, unless she's unfit as, an unfit parent. And then I think it was Shekinah or somebody that was like, but if she's getting hit up by defects, what do you think that makes her an unfit parent? So it would be time for y'all to get the damn baby, right? But Rashida don't want that baby in her house. I think it's a number of reasons why she would not want that child in her house. I feel like the primary reason is because it's a reminder of the Jasmine and the Kirk situation. No matter how much she tries to remove herself from the situation and let it just be a Kirk and Jasmine situation, you're still married to him. You chose to accept everything that he got going on. So, that's on you. I think that's one of the reasons. And then also, I feel like Kenan may require special care. Not like he has mental, like not a disorder or anything, but I think he's a little younger than her son. So, they might have to spend more time with him than what they really want to spend when they spending with her own child. So, it's probably a lot of different factors that come into that. It may slow their schedule down just a little bit, but I could care less, honey. I could care less. You want to be stepmama, you chose to take that man back and all of his flaws and take him back and do what y'all need to do with that baby, period. Now, Karlie, girl, I'm just not here for Karlie, y'all. I'm not here for Karlie. Karlie and Amy over there beefing with Bambi. Karlie feels like nobody should have her man's number. Girl, don't nobody want that boy's number. Okay? Nobody wants your son's number. Girl, don't nobody want that man but you. Chicken legs, okay? That's it. Don't nobody want that man. Nobody should have his number. Nobody should be reaching out. Blah, 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 blah. Girl, they trying to do something for you. Let me tell you something. I couldn't be Karlie's friend because, bitch, you never have to worry about it. I promise you. I'll never do a goddamn thing for you ever again. Don't worry about it. I will never. You ain't got to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me, Bookie. Okay? What else? Amy. Amy over there feeling away because Bambi is dating a man that she was with 12 years ago. BIT, are you okay? Why are you constantly coming onto the show and you have to be aligned to beefing with somebody else about a man? You wanted to get into it with Erica Banks because you felt like she owed you a conversation because she was talking to Khaotic, but ain't Khaotic your bestie? He the one that owed you something. Then here you are trying to have an issue with Bambi because she dating your ex and you feel like she's supposed to tell you. How you know she even knew that y'all was dating? Huh? Just creating bullshit. So they gonna about to get in a fight towards the later of the damn season. Bambi got a new man, and the man ain't even giving all of that. Okay? It must be his pockets because it ain't his face. Hello? That's what it must be. Must be the pockets. Girl, you like Scrappy is killing him. Okay, when it comes to the face. You wanna do face? Scrappy is eating him up down. All right, but yeah, Bambi got a new man and stuff, and I don't even take Bambi and this man serious for real. I do not see this man being around longer than this season. I don't. He's a revolving door, come in and go, coming in and go. I think Bambi's just at a place where she's having fun for the moment, but being interested for real like that, I refuse to believe it. Okay. Later on in the episode, I believe that Amy had an event where she performed at this event. And towards the end, Jessica, Bam, who else? Karlie and Amy all sit down to have a chat. Can I say this right out the gate? Why the fuck is Jessica on the show? You are not love and hip hop, my love. Okay? You're not loving hip hop, my love. She needs to go. I'm not really interested in her being on this show. Every time she on here, it seems like she drunk. She got some other stuff going on. But, honestly, hell, Karlie ass ain't loving hip-hop either. Okay? And she just been over here hanging on. Been on, okay, longer than anybody. So I guess we're going to be forced to see Jessica, too. But they go to the back. Karlie and Bambi starts talking or whatever. Bambi trying to figure out what the issue is or whatever. She was trying to explain to Karlie, like, yo, I reached out to your daughter to find out who all would be interested in coming to for your birthday. That's what I was trying to do, girl. And Karlie assumed that Bambi was saying that nobody wanted to come, including her daughter, but that's not what she said. She was trying to let you know that she reached out to your daughter to see who would want to come, and none of those people wanted to come. So Karlie gets all upset, gets all irate, making this a big deal or whatever, and it really thoroughly pissed me the hell off. Like, Karlie really got on my fucking nerves for sure. And it's like you giving the same energy to Bambi that you did not want Spice to give to you. You was just playing victim not too long ago with Spice. And yes, Spice was doing too much because Spice does too damn much. Okay? But right now, don't nobody want that little boy but you, girl. Chill out. All she trying to do is do something for you, and then you flip it and make it about her, talking about how she invited her own friends. It ain't her fault your friends didn't want to show up. Okay? Period. But anywho, and then I think Amy was trying to have a conversation with Bam too about her and the dude. I don't know what happened with that, but they're gonna have another issue at a later time. But Karlie tried to fight Bam, and I was with Bam on that because it's like, Karlie, you standing up getting loud, yelling, screaming, doing all this extra stuff, and it's like, ma'am, it like what Bambi said. Bambi said we could do it for the cameras, like, or something like that. Like we could do it, like let's go, or something like that. I'm basically saying that Karlie was hyping things up because she was in front of the cameras, making a bigger storyline for herself than what it has to be. And that's why Bam was like, oh, we can get it in. We can. All right. So Miss Karlie is doing too much. Doing too damn much. But that was pretty much the first episode. You guys can leave your thoughts and comments down below on how you felt about that episode, child. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
City and cul-de-sac, coming out swinging like soldier rag, leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be home.